that note, we're gonna
That's
go blickety
funny.
black with Kevin Hart.
There we go. There we go.
Acting my
There we
age.
go.
And I will say, I will lead and lead with this and just say the Kevin Hart special, Acting My Age. I watched it immediately after Matt Rife. So I feel like, I kind of have the analogy of, when you're like really, really hungry, you're starving, and there's a chicken tender hierarchy. Okay, so you got like Chick-fil-A, probably some bar that makes really amazing chicken tenders, and you got Raising Cane's. Raising Cane's is technically not good, but if you use the dipping sauce, the Texas toast, it's amazing, right? And if you're starving, it's delicious. That's how I felt about the Kevin Hart special. I think that had I just watched it on its own on a full stomach, I would have been great. But after watching Matt Rife, I was like, yeah, he is for us, and he's making jokes about white people, and it's great, and I like it. And he's talking about being in his 40s, and some of us allegedly are in our 40s. Won't say who or which ones. Maybe they are or not on this podcast. But I mean, I did enjoy it mainly because he talked about injuries and stuff and things you shouldn't do in your 40s. But
I'm contractually obligated to say that Raising Cane's chicken fingers do not suck. They suck everywhere else but Louisiana.
Oh
So
wow.
understood.
we
Hold up.
make
What
them
you mean?
different.
Are you signed by Raising Cane's? Is this what you just breaking news or?
I can't talk about it. There was a whole
Word just
chicken
said. What is it?
ordeal.
Word just received word.
There was a whole chicken ordeal up in Denton about, you know what I'm saying, 7 years ago. We did a
Hmm.
thing. And I'm
Okay.
contractually obligated to
Okay.
say that Raising Cane's does not suck. It's just that everywhere outside of Louisiana kind of does.
Okay.
Kind of like the Popeye situation.
Right. Right.
Because I was gonna say because you didn't say no Popeye shout out, Charlie. I was like, you don't like
Shout out to
Popeye?
Popeyes as well.
Popeyes
In
go hard.
Louisiana only. The rest
Yeah.
of the Popeyes are terrible.
See, I mean, when I go to Popeyes, I just don't get chicken tenders. I get chicken like chicken on the
Chicken.
bone. Yeah.
The
I'm
real
also
chicken.
contractually
Yeah.
obligated to say that
The chicken
Popeye's
chicken.
chicken tenders are not that bad in
Hmm.
Louisiana. At least they used to not be. Everything's gotten so rubbery and tiny. All the chicken is bad. All the chicken
We're
tenders are
still talking about
bad.
chicken, right?
Yes, all the chicken tenders are
Rubbery.
bad now.
Yeah, when you said
It's
rubbery, I
a
was like,
sad situation. It's a
rubbery?
sad situation.
Oh, that's
They don't
funny.
make them as big as they used to. Okay,
Shout out
so
to the Chicken Gate homies in Denton. Ayo, we still in this.
But you
as
know what, though?
as
The
another
more you guys talk about chicken and all these franchises, if they watch it, they could give us free stuff. That's how it works.
1000%. And as
That's
an
what
We
it
did a
alumni,
whole,
an
we did a
esteemed
whole
alumni
thing.
of the University of North Texas, which is in Denton, I co-sign that I'm not surprised that the Raising Cane's of Denton is delicious.
That's what I'm saying. That's when celebrities go to talk show.
Show
They
me
yell out a
green.
product and they
Oh.
get it right in the front of the house the next day. They get delivered right in their house. So you be like, I
Right.
love blah blah blah, and they get it. So you never know.
Beyonce got a lifetime supply of Popeyes.
What?
When
That she
she
not gonna
first
use?
came out, that first solo album, they gave her a lifetime supply of Popeyes
For
where
what? What'd she do?
she'd go to any Popeyes and eat for free. But I'm like, now the girl is vegan. So like,
Oh,
where is
did
She
she
that?
loves
make a
fried
shout
chicken
out
though.
about
She
Popeye?
she
How
loves
did she get
Frenchies
it?
apparently. Like that's the thing. I don't know. Just
So who's
She
getting
said
all
it in
that
the song, and that's why they gave it to her. Like, how did she get the lifetime?
I mean, who I think it was kind of like how Megan Thee Stallion got to do like the Cheetos thing. Like it was just like, hey girl, you like Popeyes? Yeah, you get a lifetime. So I don't know how these things work. If
yeah,
I
I think
knew, I'd
what
have an
she was like
endorsement.
she was raving about Popeyes, how she loved it and all that other stuff. So they gave
So
it
they
her.
gave it to her. Okay.
Maybe
See,
it's
she
like a
got
hot
because you have
sauce
to
in my bag.
endorse it publicly for them to give it to you. You just can't just tell your homegirl, right? You got to get on
It's like
camera.
how who was it? It was either Jack
Keisha, you
Daniels
know
or
what I
Jim
really like?
Beam.
Popeyes.
It was like
I
how
just
either Jack
received
Daniels or
word.
Jim Beam gave Janis Joplin a fur coat or something. It was
Yeah, that's what celebrities do.
yeah.
Celebrities don't buy stuff. They just say it on TV and they get it right there in their house. That's how it works.
Once I dated a Baltimore Raven who was very broke because he had no endorsements. Just had his NFL salary.
That's so funny.
Ooh.
Yeah, that means he sucks. If you don't endorse, that means you are not a good player. They
And you
don't
know
want
what was
you on
even
the team.
worse, Koo? He was Nigerian and his father was very angry. He didn't just become a doctor.
You
One of
have
your
failed
brethren.
me. You are supposed to be a doctor or a lawyer or a taxi driver.
Who is going to carry on the family business? Eh,
You have
so
my
disappointing.
name. You are a loser.
That's what he told him. He's like, you are a loser. What's with the football?
That's
The
so
NFL,
funny.
the
You
National
know what? That
Football
hits me
League.
so hard because
Quit
I know
it.
my dad said the same thing, so I get it. I get it.
Right. Look, I'm here to speak to
So
your
funny.
spirit.
I
Okay.
feel like this could be therapy. gonna be.
This is great. No, this is great. I love this for us. I love this for. I feel like healing is taking place.
Yes, it
Okay,
is.
so Kevin
And
Hart, like
this,
the wait, wait.
I'm about to say this therapy session is sponsored by Popeyes. I wanted to say
Ooh, and
it.
Raising Cane's.
And Raising Cane.
Who
Shout out
else
to
did we
Raising
mention? Have we mentioned Hennessy yet? Who like what other black things should we
Cane.
mention? Purple
I
I mean,
said
Ciroc?
look, we got
Hennessy.
all
No,
the
not
fried
Ciroc.
chicken in there. Why not Hennessy too?
Why not? What's the one?
Hennessy.
What's the blue bottle? What's it called?
Ciroc.
Hypnotic?
Hypnotic.
Oh, oh, we can't. I'm sorry, we can't say Ciroc. Oh yeah, my bad, my bad. Take that
No,
off.
we can't. We can't
No
say that.
Ciroc.
No,
Get your
can't say the
executive
C
producer to
word.
cut that out.
Can't say the
Cut
C
it
word.
out.
Hey,
Take that one out.
editing, cut that out. Cut
Cut
it
it
out.
Hennessy. So they
Come
still
on,
sell
Dave
Ciroc. I'm not
Coulier.
Hypnotic. They still sell Hypnotic. That's still a thing.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, it's in
They
there.
refuse to take it off of the shelves, and I don't know why.
Hypnotic is still a bottle.
It
Wow.
is still a thing. Can you believe it?
But
They're
I will,
still
to be
selling
fair, though, it
Pinnacle
does look.
too, if anybody wants to know,
Ooh, that
Say
unfortunately.
what now?
whipped
That
pinnacle.
Pinnacle.
What is that?
It's
Oh, it's strip
vodka.
club vodka.
It's
It's,
it's it's flavored. I
You
mean,
still go to strip club?
no, I used to
what?
work in one.
Oh, got you.
Gotcha.
If we're gonna start whipping out our resumes,
No.
oh, okay.
Well, at least we know it's just not a family show now. At least we know that.
It never was. I try my best not to cover like children's movies because I'm like, for what?
Mm.
Outside of K-pop Demon Hunters, because that
No,
shit
no,
was
for what?
lit.
That's so funny. So you were
Yeah.
saying about the Kevin Hart's?
Thank you, Koo. Keep us on track. Okay, so out the gate, the opening of the special, I really loved it with like classical, you know, what is it, pianist. I actually played classical piano for 15 years and
Of course you did. Of
competitively.
course you did.
I just keep picking apart my nerd persona. I try to cover it up, but yeah, I played lots of
You
piano.
lived a very interesting life, Charlie.
Yeah, yeah. My parents tried to, make sure that I married Barack, but instead it was just the Brad, the Chads, and the Coopers
Oh
came
my
knocking
god, so
first.
funny.
But yeah, so I really liked the opener with like this very spirited, they had the violinist, they had a pianist, they had, I mean, it was nice. It was really nice. But I'm gonna say this out the gate because again, I will lose sleep if I don't talk about this. Part of the scoring system is glam, down to wardrobe.
Mhm.
Kevin Hart has a lot of money.
Yeah, I like
And
the outfit.
and I after Whitney Houston is a great example, right? When she would come out on stage, she would be flawless. Two
Mhm.
songs in, she's
Sweat,
sweating.
dripping.
Kevin Hart minute one was shiny, greasy. I didn't like the suit. I did one
What could he
Richard.
have that big ass leather jacket on? Of
He
course, it
had
was
the,
hot.
it was
It
all
wasn't a
he
suit,
had
it was a
on
leather
all
jacket with
brown.
he had like bell bottom pants on.
The
Yeah,
bell
yeah.
bottom pants, which Richard identified, and we know if Richard sees it, it happened. One pant leg was longer than the other. Chicago's
Kevin,
finest said it.
I did not pay
Kevin.
attention that close.
And
Wow.
then once I saw it, I couldn't
Well,
unsee
did
it.
Rich have his glasses or not? No glasses.
He had his
So,
glasses on, but Richard, quiet as is kept,
okay.
has a tailor and wears a tailored suit very, very well.
Ah,
Richard is a pocket square cuff link double-breasted dude.
okay, that
Mm.
makes sense.
It's
That
my
makes sense.
favorite thing. It's so cute. I mean, he's just
That was the
wow.
icing on the cake for you guys. Like, all right, boom.
He didn't start off double-breasted, and then one day he came through. Like I looked up, we were going somewhere for his birthday, and I was like, "What happened?" He said, "A Kappa, helped me pick out suits at the suit place, and it's over with." I said, "Oh,
Oh wow, okay.
if anybody knows suits, it's a Kappa." So.
It's a Kappa because the girls love fashion.
And I did ask him, I said, was he trying to flirt with you? He said, no,
Right, was he flirting? Okay.
no. And even if he was, I was there to buy suits and
Was
leave.
trying to gauge your interest to see if you were down, maybe. Oh.
It does happen. I think Richard gets hit on a lot because he kind of is built like a Banana Republic model, and that's fine.
I can't.
You're like, he's so slender. Like, what's up with that?
It's giving Brooks Brothers.
Yeah, it's giving Brooks Brothers.
I
It's giving penny loafers.
know. Trust me, I know Rich is hearing this and going, "This is not sexy." The way you describe it doesn't sound sexy at all.
I adore it. But yeah, but he will also I mean, there were times we were like at a club in Third Ward and some girl tried to jump me and I didn't see her coming and he knocked her out. And I was like, that's Chicago. They will be well dressed and they'll also
Hold
backhand.
up, whoa. Why she was trying to come at you? What happened?
Well, I think my comments at the bathroom were heard because it was like a one, two stall bathroom situation.
Mhm,
And
mhm,
we were all
mhm.
in line and we were all like, what's going on? Like, hello, it's only two stalls. What's the deal? And she came out with another girl, and that's not uncommon for women to go to the bathroom together.
Yeah, that's fine.
And so I thought they had left. I went to the bathroom. I came out. I'm talking to Richard. I'm like, are you ready to go? He's called valet to get the car. And next thing, he's walking behind me. And next thing I know, I feel him like, hey, hey, hey. And I turn around and the two girls are trying to jump over his shoulder to get at me. She over here talking mess. And one girl was Puerto Rican-esque with cornrows. So I called her a
Yeah,
broke J-Lo who never left the block. And then after that, you know, the situation was resolved. We got our car and went home.
it's crazy.
Oh my god! And this is when
People
y'all
get mad
dated?
over anything.
No, we were already married.
Oh,
Richard don't play. He's not as docile as he seems. But
I
then
know.
That's the
he
one
This
you
is
got to worry about.
that's
That's
why
the
he
one.
what you
prays
talking about.
every morning. He prays and reads the Bible every morning before he goes out into the world because I think he knows.
Amen. Got
Indeed,
to center yourself. You got to ground yourself in
that's
the word.
funny. That's
You got to get
hilarious.
rooted in the word.
He wants to make sure Jesus knows to send an angel with
Amen.
him forth
Amen.
into the world. I'm out there just raw dogging life with a couple, crystals in my car and a cross.
Not raw dog. Oh my god!
In a smoothie, just
And a
taking
smoothie,
it
a
all on.
green smoothie, a little nutrients.
But you know what though? That's the beauty of marriage, right? Because you just literally like that's what I don't miss. It's like when you're dating somebody, you
Hmm.
literally have to protect that person. It ain't about you no more. You can't just be going to like we go to this bar and just go, yeah, she's all right to finish. No, she's not.
Yeah.
You literally have to protect her because if something happened to her, something will happen to you. So you have to be always on that call, always focused, blah blah blah. And now that makes it Rich always like
You
laser
see, he's
focused.
always looking.
Yeah, he's always locked in. Richard always locked in,
That
baby.
makes sense now. It's like I
Don't put,
he's not like he's like a bloodhound, but he's like just
Yeah.
don't play it off. And I
Because
love to see it.
I'm a social butterfly Libra. He's got to
yeah,
because
you're
I
so friendly.
attract
You're like,
everything.
he's like this. He's like security. He's like,
Hey, hey,
But
hey.
he's nice security. Like you see Richard, you don't look like he'll snatch you up, but he will though. But he will.
that's what I'm saying. He's like Kevin Costner, you Whitney Houston. He's like, you guys are the bodyguards. I love it. It's like,
All right. He
It's
looks
true.
unassuming, but
Very. That's what I love the most.
that's so
That is what
funny.
I love the most.
Hilarious.
Yeah, no, it has to
So
happen.
funny.
Y'all have seen it in action, so you know. And yeah, it is what it is the truth. And that's just what I had one more quick story. He went out with some of his friends, and I had one of my she's like an associate. She came up to me, she was like, "You got a good husband." And I said, "Oh boy, what are you about to tell me?" And she said, because I went up, I saw him out and I did not see you. And I tapped him and I tapped him twice and he didn't turn around. I tapped him a third time, he didn't turn around. I had to go up in his face and say, "Hey, don't you remember me? I'm your wife's friend." And he goes, "No." And
straight
then
like that.
he
That is
said,
so
"No,
Richard too. That's so
No,
funny.
I don't know you. Get out of my
So
face.
dry. Like, no.
no."
Get out of
And
my
then
face.
she proceeded to tell the story in front of him. And he goes, "Care? I don't." She's
That's
like, "But
so
he
funny.
goes, because my wife wasn't there and I knew she wasn't coming. So any female tapping me, I'm not turning around."
I
I'm
don't
like,
know you, man.
that's some Chicago stuff because they probably heard some urban legend about some dude who turned around and got stabbed to death or something. Who knows?
Got set
And
up for the okey doke.
what? Boom with a glass bottle.
It's,
Okay,
it's like
back to Kevin Hart and his greasy
that's how
brown
they stabbed
outfit.
Smiley because Smiley turned around too fast.
Smiley turned around and said, "Hey, Joe," because that's how they talk in Chicago. "Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe. Is
You
this
got
your
me.
lady? That's
You got
my
me, Jack.
oh, Jack.
So
I got
funny.
a couple of dollars. I don't owe you money, do I?"
Do I owe you money? Yeah, turkey.
Wearing the pants that Kevin Hart was wearing during his special.
Yeah, why
Um,
was he wearing the 70s pants? I never
it was
understood that. I was like, you know, he did that
Well,
movie a couple of
Kendrick
years
brought it
ago.
back. Like it's safe to wear bell bottoms now and flares. because
Oh, I
Kendrick.
just thought he was still in that because he did that movie about in the '70s about the heist in Atlanta, and it was like they had to dress
Oh,
up '70s.
I
So I'm
love it.
thinking, is
It
he
was
still
a
wearing his
series and I love
costume
it.
from that movie that they shot? Like, is that why
Whatever.
he's still wearing that? Whatever.
it
But no,
was
that's
terrible.
Kendrick Lamar. He got all the short cutie patooties wearing the jeans with the flares on the bottom.
Way based on what he wore at the Super Bowl this
Super
past.
Bowl, yeah,
Yeah, it's a vibe
yeah.
now.
I can't take it.
Uh,
I can't. I'm sorry, I can't take a grown man serious with bell bottoms.
I
So I just can't take
can't.
it
Jinko
serious.
jeans are coming back. You heard it from
I
me.
can't. Say what's coming back?
Jinko jeans.
He did talk about the big ass back pockets that Michael Jordan had, so that
That
adds
is
up.
hilarious. I know he was talking about somebody's pants, and his pants look suspect. Like, really, bro? The cat's calling the kettle black. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing?
Seriously. He was just greasy. I didn't like the lighting. The lighting was terrible. I didn't like, I mean, but he did crack me up. So let's talk about it. So I did like the fact that he talked about 40 plus problems. I did like the fact that he talked about stairs. Now, I have broken my toe slash foot twice with stairs in like heading into my 40s and at 40. One was going down the stairs and one was going up the stairs, which is really embarrassing. Neither involved alcohol. Um, but I thought that stair story really resonated with me. Any any comments? Any injuries? Anybody
Oh,
aches?
for sure. I've slipped on the stair because I live in a townhouse. So when I walk down, I can slip too. I've done that. That thing he said was slipping down.
That
I've
heel?
had it. And you try to grab the rail, go, help me, Jesus, baby, Jesus, help me. It's literally all birds things. Literally, you grab the rail, go, help me, Jesus, help me, Jesus. Like Jesus is gonna help you, but when you say it, it just automatically comes out of you.
Lord,
I've
actually,
almost lost a nail grabbing the railing to keep myself from actually falling.
Yeah.
now, I can't relate to the rail thing, but I will say we have the same fear of slipping in the shower and and just not being found for
Yes.
hours because I'm so clumsy. Like all this new injury stuff. No, I've been injured all my life because I'm terribly clumsy. I'm always hurting something.
That's funny.
So my entire life has been rough
Yeah.
with injuries. But that slip in the shower thing, because I live by myself, I don't be calling
No.
nobody. I don't go nowhere like
No.
talking about. So nobody gonna
No.
give a damn. They not even gonna think
Right.
nothing of. So no, Deanna's just, all doing Deanna things. She's probably fine. Erstwhile, I'm face up in the shower with my hip broke and water just pouring straight in my mouth,
Mm-hmm.
getting waterboarded by life.
To be honest, based on your track record, you got 32 hours out of me.
Well, yeah, thank God for Charlene, because you were the first person in my life who routinely checks up on me.
I do. I will
With
call,
my
I will
cousin,
check
my mom, my daddy. None of these people call me.
and I will
Charlene
pop
will call
by.
me.
I
Charlene
will.
is. I need to get you a key to my house because you might need to be my new
Yeah,
emergency
yeah. You got
contact.
to check up on DDT. We need
Yeah,
DDT
make me
alive.
your emergency contact.
These other
But it's
people.
funny. So when you found the shot, was it in a hotel or at your house?
No, I've never fallen in the shower. I'm terrified of it because I'm so
Oh,
clumsy and I almost fall a lot. Like I almost don't make it
I
out the
fell.
bathtub.
You
I found a
did?
hotel in a hotel, and I don't know how the floor in the shower is so smooth.
Slippery.
That
It's
sucker is
so
so smooth.
slippery.
I fell in the shower, and I had a girl at the time. Not gonna say her name, and I fell, and I made a loud noise, and she goes, "Yo, you all right?" And I go, "Yeah,"
You weren't okay.
and I just laid there on
You
the
weren't.
ground while the waters hit me because I couldn't. I was so embarrassed. I didn't want to
You
tell
know
her
what
to
I
come
mean?
help me, so I had to get myself up.
Yeah.
It took me maybe an hour to get the hell up. I couldn't get up. I was literally like this. I'm gonna stay here till I get my. Then I walk out the damn bathroom and she goes, "Was that you falling?" And I go, "Yeah." She goes, "Okay." And she just kept watching the show she was watching, and I should have known. Why am I even with you?
Yeah, you should have known that day. You ain't gonna make it.
Uh-uh. She ain't the one.
She ain't the one. She ain't the
Forget the
The
one.
red
door
flag
test.
was right there, and I did not see it, y'all.
Forget the door test on the Bronx Tale. That's the test. If you fall in the shower and she ain't seen you in like five
She
minutes,
didn't make a bush. Oh, she go, "You all right?" She didn't even come to run to the bathroom. Go, "You all right, baby?" She was like, "You all right?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I laid in there for like an hour on that floor, and the
no,
showers hit me and everything. And I get out. She
no.
goes, "That was you that fell, huh?" I go, "Yeah." She goes, "Okay," and she just.
I can't drop my cell phone in this house. Richard will come running. You okay?
But I'm like
Cell
that with
phone hit
other
the floor. He's like, you
people.
all right? I'm
If
alive. I'm alive.
especially in the bathroom. If I hear somebody, like if I'm at my sister's house, at my cousin's house, whoever, and I hear something drop in the shower, like
Oh
they
boy.
drop the wash bottle, you all right? You good? Are you dead?
We're
Because
all
that's
just
my
waiting
thing.
to see who drops dead first.
That's so
Shower
funny.
death. Because shower death.
But
That's why I loved Bill Burr's special, Drop Dead Years. We're all just
Right.
like, did you drop dead?
Did
so
Hello?
they
funny.
drop dead?
Are you there?
But I kind of
Like,
figure, I kind of realized what the hotel shower floors are so smooth is because they killed people so much in there, so they have to smooth it out every time. They got to clean
Agreed.
it out,
every
get
time.
rid of the
Every time.
DNA, get rid of the blood. All it's super smooth. It's crazy. It's
When I
wild.
tell you I've had seen my light flash in a many a hotel shower, light flash before my eyes. This is it.
Because you don't want to fall through that glass door.
And that first step that you take in there, and it's kind of like, whoop,
Ah, well, and
it's
then
like
they
a
had
freeze
some of them have
frame.
like that mat, that little anti-slip mat, and I'm like, should I use it? Is that packed with germs?
Exactly, because all the bacteria is underneath it and just grows.
Yeah,
It feels
I would
like
rather raw dog in the shower, just not do the flow mats.
I think we should use raw dog as a regular phrase throughout life when we're just like not using any guardrails. I think we should rebrand raw dog. I
Just raw
do.
No,
dog.
that's what we do. We
We're
already use it
doing.
like that. When somebody goes sober, they're raw dog in life. Like
They
that's what
ooh. When men leave the house with just their wallet and a key, I'm like, oh, you're raw dogging
raw dog
life.
in life. Like
Not even a wallet, just their card and their ID in their back pocket. I'm like,
you just going
Yeah,
full hog, huh?
you feel like you're gonna survive out
it's just so
there?
to be so
No
tacky. You put your
rubber.
condom in the wallet though, because that condom had that print. You could see the print on your wallet, so it's just like it's so obvious, like a big
That
old
big
ring right in
circle
your wallet.
just a
You
big
know,
circle that's
so
no.
and dudes have that. Grow that, they'll pull out their wallet, and I see the condom print. I'm like, dude, you should be embarrassed right now, bro. They put it right in their wallet. It's crazy. We're so
So how
simple,
long has it
guys. Are
been in
simple.
there, dude?
Is this
How
as
long has
close
it
as
been
we're
in
ever
there?
gonna get to
It's
like
made an
people
imprint.
finding a tampon in your purse? Like I'm trying to, Dan, what were you
No,
saying,
it's just that it's
DC?
been there so long that it's made a dent.
Yeah, it
Like
has a
it's made
print
an
on there.
imprint.
So it lets America know you're not getting any?
Or you raw dogging one of the two. You over here
I've seen
going head to
comics
head.
have that in their wallet. I'm pretty sure that condom is no good.
Y'all don't
Look, I'm not judging. Raw
understand.
dog feels great. I can't front on nobody. I'm just saying, like we all know though, if you got
Raw
that
Dog.
print, I ain't
And
gonna
this show
pretend
is
like it's
sponsored
not.
by Raw Dog because it's great.
I ain't gonna
This
pretend that
this
it
show
ain't,
is
baby.
not sponsored by Trojan or Plan B One Step.
No, no condoms is allowed on this show. Oh my god, yeah, man, you
Oh
could just see.
my
It's so
God.
embarrassing just to see that
I didn't
ring
know this,
on
Coo.
people's
I did.
wallet. It's crazy.
Is that like the equivalent of a woman having like a visible panty line?
Yeah, kind of gross, kind of. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. In white
yeah.
pants, peach pants, light colored pants.
Or when
No,
a
no,
woman wears the
peach.
wrong pants for the outfit, you be like, and he's just super big, and he just like,
Just see
Yeah.
big old drawers, just
yeah.
full outline.
At least you know she
I know
got
it's
some
that time of the
on.
month, but can you be more
Oh
discreetious? You
wait,
know?
is it the like the equivalent for a woman where your skirt too short and you're on your cycle and we can see like a string hanging out? Like I feel like that's the equivalent.
I was telling her the other day that when I was on the swim team, it was a complicated time. And if a young lady actually missed missed an opportunity to like double check and said string was visible, when you walk by the boys on the swim team, they would say, "Anybody want to fly a kite today?"
So that was like a running joke. That's so funny.
That would let
Men
you
get this
know that your mess was showing. Like that was the code. Like, like down in front
terrorism.
is what Richard taught me that yesterday. Down in front for you guys with the zippers.
Yeah, yeah, because
Yeah.
dudes, yeah,
He's from the
whatever.
Midwest, so like some of it's gonna be a little hokey.
I remember I did stand up
Okay.
one time with my zipper down. That was embarrassing.
You what?
Yeah.
Did they see
Look,
all
I'm
your
not
drawers?
perfect, guys. I make mistakes, you know.
Did they see all your
No, no, my
drawers
shit wasn't
too?
out. It was just my
Oh,
zipper was
okay.
down.
Oh, okay, got you. I
No,
just feel
you
like
thought
that's just embarrassing
really?
that
No, I
people
would.
make it out
Well,
there.
you're a retired shake dancer. We don't know what to
You
expect
don't
from
have
you,
my date
Koo.
out when I'll do comedy. No. Oh my god, that would be some. That would be like a sex deviant thing. No, no, it was literally my zipper was down, and I and I get off stage and I go,
Y'all
oh,
gonna
that's what
laugh at something tonight.
that was my logic. I was going, oh, that's what I had because my zipper is down. I'm like, you know, comedy, we find stuff to justify us not
Right,
doing
right. We'll
well.
work with it.
Okay.
We'll
He's
work
That's
like,
with
yeah,
it.
hilarious.
yeah, my zipper is down. That's what I didn't laugh at my joke. Makes sense that I zipped my pants, and I felt good after I zipped my pants. I go, oh, that was the mistake.
Oh,
That was
now I'm together.
my
Now I
pants
feel
the whole time.
complete.
Right. So I thought I felt a breeze.
That was
I thought
Dressed in here.
good.
somebody asked me how to
That was
train a
funny.
dragon, and I was so confused.
That's so funny. But that is a fear for a guy. Like when you get on stage, your zipper is down. That's one of the fear for dudes because you just don't know. You could just do a
You
little
don't
stretch
know.
and somebody just pop out. Some
Just
guys
ask
don't
them
wear
to
underwear
try.
and
And
just
and
go.
now
Ugh.
and now you're a sex offender, just like that. Now you got a record. Now you got to knock on doors and introduce yourself.
That's so funny.
Now you're on a registry.
Now you're in the
Okay.
registry.
Wait, so did we even, well, we have cracked ourselves up for sure. So did we think Kevin Hart's special was funny?
I
I
did.
love when
It
we
was
talked
better
about
than the last
everything but
couple.
his special.
We did. We were gonna do that though. I knew that.
uh, do I? So I thought it was. You know what? I'm kind of. I remember we talked about it when you told me to watch special. I was like kind of hard on Kevin Hart, but I
Yeah.
watched it and I thought it was. I I thought it was okay. Because for Kevin Hart, and again, I might sound like I'm a hater. He just sound like he's remixing all his old jokes
Yeah,
Yes.
and bringing it into the
yeah.
new jokes. Like at one point, he's doing voices, and all the
Yes.
voices kind of sound like him. I'm like, he's doing some of these voices of different people. It kind of goes back to him sounding like him, and I go, all right, Kevin, now you're
Well,
just bugging now. You're just
I
bugging because
find
you're
with
doing
his
voices, but
act
the voice
outs,
is your voice.
Yeah.
but with the act outs that he does, I think they're funny because of that, because they're not good. And I
Right.
think that's why they're funny.
Not good.
I
And
would, you know
they're
what I
just
would
so
agree, yeah.
overtly bad. And it's like he knows it. He knows he not good at doing voices. He know that. But like the expressiveness of his face and just like the cadence of it is funny because it's like, yeah, this is a terrible, terrible act out, but it's funny because it's terrible.
Right, because he has a bit about his uncle. Like when we talked about Life of My Pain, I think that's his favorite special.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
he's talking about his uncle. He's done his uncle's voice so much on this special. He does three different people with his uncle's voice, and I go,
Yes.
he's become his uncle now. Does that make
It's
sense?
him.
Because
Yes.
he's
And his
doing this
uncle
so
has his
many
dad's
times.
voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. He uses the same voice for everybody. And I think he either uses the oh my God for a woman, or if it's a dude, yeah,
Yeah,
he uses the same two
Because he
voices.
knows where the jokes are. He knows that if
Right.
anything else fails, do the noise, hang on, and then he's gonna get his laugh.
he
Just
wasn't ready. He wasn't
right.
ready. Like
Can't
he
be
did a
mean
joke
to
about
do
his
that.
wife, him having sex with his wife on the dick pill. He goes, yeah, and she goes, who give me your social security number? Your social number is I don't know what it is. What is my social? And he's just doing the voice. I'm like, you're
Right.
literally doing
Like,
every voice.
Kevin Darrell.
Yeah, he's doing
It's
every
like,
voice he's done in comedy. He's like, again, I'm sounding like a hater, but he kind of
No.
like sound like he's a caricature now. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
yeah,
Yes.
like he knows.
Yes.
He knew from the beginning. Like voices are not his thing, but the way he does it, like the inflection of it and everything, that's what makes it funny.
And I think the thing that gets on our nerves is like the really, really simple stuff makes
Hmm.
the money, brings the crowds, and we're just like,
Yeah.
we're over here like kind of overthinking this shit sometimes, and really, y'all just want to hear the and that juice. That's all they want to hear. And that juice. She had to die.
Because
That's all.
guys, I
Everybody's
don't know if you
waiting
guys
for
remember
that.
this. So during the pandemic, he actually did a comedy special
Yes.
in his living room,
I
Yes.
and
hated it. I
people
hated it.
killed it.
I
I
loved
hated it.
it.
People killed it because
I
guess what?
hated all
He
of my
didn't do
leaves.
them voices. He
I
didn't do
hated
all
it.
the voices that he does. So he realized he cannot do normal comedy without doing these
I
voices.
actually loved it because he was as crazy as all of us. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, are we ever leaving our homes? Like,
Right. I thought it was kind of groundbreaking, but
yeah,
it
me
wasn't
too.
the Kevin Hart that we know. They want to hear that. He
Yeah.
wasn't ready. They want to shut up, bitch. By the way, speaking of bitch, he called his wife bitch at least 7 times in that special.
You had a bitch
Did
count?
y'all watch that?
A bitch
He
Yeah,
kept
count.
I
calling his wife
did.
bitch. I was like,
I
damn,
did.
dude, is this something you need to tell us, brother? Like,
I
are you
did.
going to
Being
get a
somebody from South Louisiana, it don't hit like that for me because we say that as a
I
preposition.
know.
Hmm.
We
Yeah, but he's
trust me,
from
I know.
Philly.
But
But
listen,
like
he
they don't hit.
called his wife bitch like 7 times. I'm like, once is fine. Seven is like,
A lot.
you got to go
Seven
to
is,
therapy now. Like, what are we doing?
if Richard were a stand-up comedian doing that, he would come back to the group, his dressing room with papers on his desk with a notary
Oh,
and being served.
That's what I'm saying. Because I'm
I feel
telling
like
you,
I'm
when
for
he
the
was calling
street.
his wife bitch, he was doing his uncle's voice. Shut up, bitch. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
now he just morphed into his uncle now. It's just like,
Yeah,
what is
he's
he?
back.
Does
didn't
that
notice
voice
it at
going?
all.
I noticed it a little bit. I like that it really stood out to you because I also think that that's we're hearing it so much more just in culture, period, that you can get a little immune to it. But it never, when a man says it, it does hit a little
To his
different.
wife,
I
that's
mean,
kind of crazy. Like, I don't know if you guys
yeah,
watched the whole version with No Limit and Cash Money when Baby
I
said,
did. I
yeah,
watched that
he goes,
mess.
yeah, shout out to Juvie, shout out to Lil Wayne, shout out Lil Turk, you little bitch. That's how they talk in New Orleans. And people got
Well,
mad
no,
about it.
no, I
Go,
think he
if
meant that in a certain way. Like you had to read the context of that one. He meant
yeah,
that a
but it
certain
meant
way.
it in a lovely way. I don't think it meant it in a disrespect. I don't think it was
No,
disrespect.
no, I don't think he
I
meant it
wish
in
I'd
a
known y'all
loving way.
watched it because we could
They're
have talked.
kind of
You should
beefing a
watch it,
little bit.
Charlie.
I did watch it. We watched it live.
Best
We
be
No,
doing
watched
the
it
running the
live.
whole time. He's just happy to be alive. He just
No,
happy.
no, no. I watched it live because Deanna was on DDT. Where were you? You were out somewhere and I was giving you the play-by-play.
yeah,
Why
I
is
forget where I
Tamar
was because I
Braxton
was watching
dabbing
on my
Birdman's
phone.
head? And you
Yeah, I
were
was
like,
watching
what?
on my phone. I think I had a show. I think I was at the
I think you
Secret
had a
Group.
show. Yeah. And I
Yeah, I was
and
on
I
my phone watching it in the car, and I got certain parts of it, but not all of it.
I was like, girl, it's going down.
Yeah,
Like
It's just so
I
funny because
definitely
people
saw
just
Tamar
was
with that doggone towel, bringing out drinks and rubbing people's head up. Anyway,
it gave trifling. But yeah,
yeah.
no, I mean, I think my favorite part, honestly, was his story about traveling and going to Africa with the
With the
silverback.
gorillas, the silverback
Yeah,
gorillas.
I
Yeah.
thought that joke was well done. It was a real story, my style of storytelling. So I enjoyed it. Um, and I did
Yeah,
love that
but there's some part he lied when he goes, yeah, the white people recorded me doing gorilla things, blah, 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 blah. But after the special comes out, I'm just gonna let you know from my mom before
yeah.
y'all watch the thing. Ain't no video of him doing that.
No, it's video of him and his wife like
mm,
near the gorilla track, like tracking the
right. And
gorillas.
then closure or whatever. Yeah, like they were
Yeah, with the
there
little
amongst.
masks on,
Yeah,
like
but it
not
wasn't him. It
breathing
wasn't
in the
him doing
fetal
the gorilla
position.
noise because yeah, white folks recorded me doing the gorilla noise. Like
Yeah.
nobody recorded you
Well,
doing
it's
the
not a
gorilla
lie. It's
noise.
comedy. It's like you got to embellish it.
You
Something
do
you
No,
have
want
to
but
to know
embellish a
he
little.
said, when the video come out, I'm let y'all know in
But that's
advance.
like that's for comedic effect. Like you
I
gotta
get
let the
that,
man
but
be
it's kind of
honest.
like
But Clue's
Kevin.
like, "Where's the video?"
Yeah, where's the video? You just said it's gonna come out, Kevin.
You
Kevin,
gotta,
where's it
but
at?
because it
You
was,
you
it's like
said
a
it.
callback to his life. Like people recorded him doing stuff, and he
Yeah.
said, "I want y'all to know before it come out,
Before y'all see this,
right?
this
Before y'all see it, and they say something."
But when
I'm
he
like,
said that, when he said that part, he goes, "White people don't the when white people record you doing that stuff, and he go come out." They screenshot to some white woman. Some white woman did this. She, she literally did this. Oh, I'm not doing that.
we're not talking about all of
She
you,
looks so
girl.
mortified.
We know you were
Yeah, she looks
not
there.
so mortified.
every
She's like this.
one of you.
That was the funniest. That was the best part of the whole special for me.
I would
That white
agree.
after that white woman in the corner, she was like this. I'm not doing that. That was the funny. I lost my shit, y'all. It was so
What
funny.
was the thing that he did where he had to explain to white people something? What
Girl,
was
that's
that part?
exactly what I was about to say. The thing about the diabetic foot, he did something that
Boom. That was
Oh yeah, that was
hilarious.
but I do that on stage a lot. Like I just lean it. So you know
Okay, so
and what
yeah,
that means is
yes
the
and no.
joke, the reason why it's funny is because and I
Yeah,
just
it's a
love jokes.
genius.
I
I
love
thought it
that
was probably the
device.
best joke. Yeah, that was
I
funny.
agreed.
Like I
And I've
love that
also done
device
the
as
He
a
said
joke
everybody
because it's
left
one of
foot
those things.
underneath. Everybody on the table had no left foot, and he was like,
yeah.
and the joke didn't hit hard like he thought it was going to hit. Then he poisoned the white
Right. And I
person.
love that. I love it.
He said
Like I
And then
love
he
it
because
told
so
us the joke is the white person that every show I have to explain it to.
yeah,
It's not the
right,
actual joke because the black people already know. And
right.
I thought that was great because I would say all three of us will do that where we'll say, okay, hold on. So for you over here, I do it a lot with like age. I'll say, hey, black kid. So back in the 90s, this is how racism looked. It was very much like they're not gonna call you the N-word to your face. Instead, it's gonna be like, oh, you're like one of the good ones. You're like, good ones, what? I don't understand.
as opposed to a bad
What does that mean? What does that mean? You don't sound. So it was always like a separatist comment
Right.
that later on you're like, that just feels itchy. I don't know why I don't like it. I'm just still thinking about that compliment, but it doesn't feel good. Like that, that's one of those moments, right? And so I really liked that joke. I actually liked how his whole set built out. Even, and I've said this before about the Tiffany Haddish too. While I don't always think that she's funny, I've watched her like on Laugh Factory and the dark days of the pandemic build out her joke about dating men of every race. And sometimes I just appreciate the journey of the joke. and how he'll do a through line. I really do appreciate that because I'm sure we all do it. We're trying to guess where he's going. And it's like, could I have written this? We always play that game like, I wrote this. But if we get a surprise, like, oh, I don't think I would have said that. Or, oh, okay, okay.
With
I
Kevin,
laugh.
I usually just enjoy the ride because he is
Yeah.
actually possibly my favorite comedian since like the 2010s. He has been my
Hmm.
favorite comedian, or maybe when
Still,
was his
still your
first one out?
favorite?
2007. Yes, he has been my favorite. Like that has consistently made me laugh, except for that dump he took in his house that I hated, but that was horrible for so many reasons, and it was just bad. And
Because he didn't do the voices. You like the
no,
voice when
because
he did the
it was just
voice.
so flat. You could tell he didn't write it, or he didn't write enough. It just felt thrown together. I just hated it. So
Yeah,
it
but
just
he don't
didn't
write
feel
his
like
jokes though. The
him.
paper cup boys
Okay.
write.
But he
Because
has a way
yeah.
of leaning into it to make it like him. He has the builds
It was
and
the
the
pandemic. He
pauses.
couldn't meet his boys.
And so that's what I like about him. He has like the way he builds the joke, the pauses that he has, the cadence that he has is always what I love because he keeps doing it's like he can continue to do the 90s black comic thing without it feeling like dated. Like I don't know why. It's
Yeah.
always funny to me. Like I watch everybody's special, like the old heads, like I watch Ricky Smiley, I'll watch, whoever come out with one that's of like that era, and they
Yeah.
always
Mike
disappoint.
Epps.
Right. I watch all of them and they always disappoint me because they sound like they just on Comic View again.
He's like, oh God, you.
It does. It
Takes you
sound
back
like
to your childhood. I like it. It's nostalgia for you.
Oh, I
It's
was
all about
But
obsessed
I
with
nostalgia.
hate
Comic
it for
View.
that reason. It's like it doesn't grow, it doesn't flourish in any way. But Kevin seems to be able to keep it going
Yeah.
in a way that makes sense for him.
Because I think he hybrids it. I think he does a
Right.
little bit
Like
of like
he
everything for somebody. Like you like my little weird little voices, and when I do my little
right.
dance, you like my little
Yeah, I think he cares.
marionette-ness. Okay,
He
you like the
he cares.
marionette me,
Yeah.
cool. And then when I tell the stories about my family, you're gonna learn today, but I'm gonna
Mhm.
change the story, but I'm gonna use the voice. Cool. If you want to hear about an extravagant trip we took and how I almost died,
Right.
awesome. And I bring it back to the
Right.
silverback pill. Great.
Or
Like I
stuff that happened to me in real life in the news that
yes,
people know about.
yes,
And
yes,
Yeah.
like it's that thing that cancers have, because he is a cancer, of course. It's that cancerian candor that he has. Him and
Can't say
Chappelle have
it.
it. It's like a cancer will be real with you
Mm,
and
my
make it
brother's a
funny. Like they'll
cancer.
tell you the truth and it's messed up, but you'll laugh at it.
Yeah, my brother's a
They don't hold
cancer.
back. And that's what I love about him. He don't hold back on nothing. He just I know y'all heard about it, so I'm gonna talk about it.
Yes,
I'm not about to play on
they're the
y'all.
realest. Cancers are the
Yeah.
realest. They don't have like finesse. They don't know how to finesse. They just are like, it's awful. And you're like, okay, well, feelings, don't care. So, okay, so because we have one more to get to, and it's,
By the way, can we say something about the? They
yeah,
have. He has a bit when he talked about he went running with a running back, NFL
Yeah.
running back, and his dick
please,
fell in the bush.
It's in the bushes.
Okay,
It's in the
so
bushes.
please.
I'm gonna be the Grinch that stole Christmas.
Because
Oh
we
Not a
no.
thing.
already, go
Not
ahead,
a
go
thing.
ahead.
Not a thing. He clearly
It
made
didn't
that
get
shit up. There's no way his dick fell out his pants doing the bush. Like, okay, bro.
oh,
All right.
really? I thought they actually had to
No,
reattach
they
it
had
just to
video.
get
I
it.
saw the video.
His dick did not fall off.
No,
He
his dick
fell.
did not fall off, but we were
Yeah.
talking
The way
about
he said it, he said the dick was in the bush, and he
he
told his
said,
wife, "Yeah,
yeah,
my
he said
dick's
like
in the bush."
Yeah.
Because remember he
He
couldn't walk, so he said, "Go to go
he said
get my
he
dick."
felt like he said he felt like he said he
that's
felt
how
like
hard he felt.
you
That's
know how many
how hard
times
he
in
But
felt.
he
swim
literally
practice I
pointed
felt
at
like
the
I
bush
left my
and he was in the
uterus in the
bush.
deep end? It doesn't mean my uterus was actually in the deep end. It means I felt like it left
It's
it in the deep
literally
end.
it's for comedic
Gouge,
effect,
gouge,
boo.
gouge,
Oh
gouge,
boy.
gouge,
Oh
gouge,
god.
gouge.
All right.
It's for comedic
I
effect.
when he
You know
said that
that
stuff,
it's
I was
seriously
hurting.
implied.
I couldn't even laugh. I was like, "That hurt. That is not even fun." That's. I'm a man, so I'm going for pain. I was like, "That doesn't even sound like it should even
Go,
be."
just say you're an empath. Because I'm an empath, I
Right.
couldn't laugh.
I couldn't. I felt so bad. I was like, "You poor little man."
Hmm. That's okay. When I heard Ali Wong talk about childbirth, I was like, girl.
Mm.
Now you need to be the video that they play during health class because this is what we
Okay.
need to hear, sister.
Right. This is what you should have told the girls. Maybe they would have,
Not that lady in the 70s who's unwaxed talking about, I'm crowning. We don't need to see that no more. We need to hear your version of it.
That's so funny. Yeah, I was like,
Leslie
yeah, I felt
Grizzly.
bad for him. Like, this is sounds sad. This is really sad.
Yeah, that video though, like that, because when I first
Oh, there's
saw
a
it over,
video of him actually.
Racing? Oh, yes. And what's amazing is when I saw because at first he just shows it was brilliant. He just posted a picture of him overlooking a balcony in a wheelchair. And it was
Hmm.
one of those like where I stumbled across like a Ray J live. I'm like, what happened to Kevin Hart? And it had been posted like 2 hours. Anytime you see a celebrity post something that's only been up 2 hours, you're like, today is my day. I should get a lottery ticket. How did I catch this so early? And I'm like, why is Kevin Hart in a wheelchair? And he's on live, like, I'm going to tell you all why I'm in a wheelchair. And he walks us through in real time how he was racing this ex NFL player down the street and they have video. And he slows it down. He does like a voiceover and says, this is where I knew I effed up. And you could see he was chopping the cake. Okay. He was chopping, and all of a sudden you see that, and you're like, oh, he lost power in his chassis. You saw the chassis break, and he just was like da 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 da, and then he just kind of fell, and they rewound it and they played it again. When I tell you on social, that's one of the few gifts social media has ever given me. I weeped. So when he told the joke, I was like, give it to
Saw
us.
it.
Give
You
us the
saw it.
beginning, middle, and end
There we go.
because
I
I
don't follow
saw
him,
it.
so I don't follow him, so I didn't
Oh
know.
my gosh. And I do, and I do. And I was like, why is Kevin Hart going
I don't
live?
follow him, but everybody was circulating that video.
It
Everybody.
was hilarious. I was in tears. I was laughing so hard because you could see where he thought he was in it. That head popped up, and then the chassis broke, and you were like, ooh, ooh, because you could see the breakdown of his body. And then he
Because you
fell.
could see that he knew it was finna happen and it was about to go bad. Like he saw, this is where I die. Like this is
This
it.
is it.
This is it. Like you
Yeah,
can see it in his face. Oh no.
so funny.
Yeah.
Hilarious. No, I just love
Cool.
how he does the callback though. When he did the run and cutting cake, he did the callback with the African dude.
Oh,
He was,
yeah. No, his
yeah,
callbacks are
he had a
amazing.
perfect form. He was like cutting cake. It was like, yeah, I love it. He's a king. I will give him. He's a king of callbacks. He will
Yes,
give
he
you
is.
callbacks like a bug.
And I will
He's good.
tell you, if you know me, Koo, I'm a hoarder of like all stuff. If I find that little clip, I will send it to you.
Yeah, I will say I want to watch it.
Yeah.
I know it's
So
circulating up there somewhere.
yeah, so okay, so how do we're gonna go in order again. DDT, you go first. What do you score his special?
I'm going to give it, I want to give it like a 4.
Okay, four
I
peppermint
want
hot
to give it a 4.
chocolates. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Cool. What about you?
That would be Simon Cowell from American Idol, not American Got Talent. Because
Okay.
the Simon Cowell from American Got Talent got nicer. Like he got real nice because you could tell like he's
It's
like
the
almost a
surgery.
billionaire.
He looked too weird
Yeah,
to talk shit about people.
yeah, and
Yeah, he does.
he's a billionaire. He got so much money now. He's in a good place. But I'm talking about American Idol is like because you would do this, he would have his little V-neck shirt. He'd be playing with his chest.
Oh
Every
gosh,
he
that were
goes,
too little. His
well,
mediums.
he would start with that. So
So I
you
want you to stop singing forever.
right?
Okay.
No, I'll give it a 3 out of 5. I thought it was entertaining. You know, it was like you. I try to stomach to watch the Matt Rife, and I go, hell no. Then I went straight to the Kevin Hart one. So I was like, all right, well, this is comedy. I was just happy to see there was a crowd work. And I go, okay, this is actually comedy, and
Right.
he actually was doing stuff. It was funny. He is engaging. I mean, he had a couple of dead airs, but I mean, what are you gonna do?
I knew.
What are you gonna do?
He didn't have plants in the audience like somebody we know.
That's to say, if he was, it wasn't definitely produced like Matt Rife. He was definitely. This is a vintage Kevin Hart, big arena. Had the I didn't I could do he could I he could have for me I didn't care about the whole the orchestra thingy. I'm like, okay, all right,
With the chandeliers and all that. That wasn't for
like
you.
Yeah, it was very
Kevin.
fancy. It
It
was
was so
fancy.
fancy.
But they
Well,
shot
I
it in
expected him to come
Miami.
out in a
I thought it
suit
was
with
like
all
a
that.
city, Australia or somewhere. I was like, because he looked so nice, the building looked really
It was
fancy. Then I go, oh,
beautiful.
thank you, Miami. I go, was it Miami, Florida? It was
Wait,
in
what? Yeah,
it
he
was
was in
Dade,
Miami.
Dade
I was like,
County. It
where,
was in Dade
child? Not in
County. I said,
Miami.
this was in Miami.
Look, they have things
You
other
went
than
outside.
cocaine there. And that cocaine is expensive. If they can afford it, I guess they can afford
Primo.
chandeliers
Oh yeah.
and
It was a
Primo.
ornaments.
fancy place, but it was in Miami. I was like, holy crap. My jaws dropped. I go, this was Miami. I thought it was like in Europe somewhere. It was very European, very
It
Mm-hmm.
was.
It was
It
like Prince
symphony
was.
Albert
looking,
Hall or something. Like it was.
Yeah.
It gave
Yeah.
Melbourne. It gave
But
Melbourne, Australia.
He literally goes, "Thank you, Miami." And I go, "This was Miami the whole time." Okay, moving up.
Pin the location, Kevin. We don't believe you.
Right.
So yeah, three
No,
out of
okay,
five.
well, so you give it what again? Cool.
3 out of 5.
3 out of 5. All right, that's what I got you down for. And I'm gonna give it a. He was just so greasy. I mean, like, if I keep it about the artistic purity, and even in the writing credits, it said just Kevin. They said some additional writing, and there were two other people. I give it a 4.5.
So you want to give him a 5 because he was greasy? That was the point
I
five.
didn't like anything about his look. I didn't like the lighting. I want him to get blood work done, honestly, and do a
He
urinalysis.
looked a
I
little
think
crazy.
he
He
looked
looked
a little like maybe his
one.
kidney function is low.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Like there were dark circles, but like you said, it's the lighting, the direction of the
The
lighting.
lighting was bad, and this is why Elton John says no overhead
Overhead
lighting.
lighting. No overhead lighting. You want it to face you. You don't want it to
You
come
want it
from
straight
underneath.
to your foot, not like
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah,
Correct.
and I think
Because
because of the
you have
chandelier.
overhead lighting right now, and we're losing you as a result. You have like overheadish lighting.
Yeah,
It looks like
cool.
it's coming
yeah. I'm
from
in my
this
bedroom right
direction.
now. I don't have that
Right,
much
right.
light in my bedroom.
That feels
But when you have
personal.
it facing you, like when you have a light directly in front of you, it brings up
Yeah, I do
all
have a.
the good.
I have a spotlight right here though. Damn it! I
Especially
should
with
have used
black
it.
people because our shadows are more shadowy.
Yeah, but I love the
A
painting and I love the
shadowy is
chair.
more shadowy.
They just are. Because if we got dark circles, baby, with a overhead lighting, it's gonna be screaming at you.
No,
Scream.
I have yeah, I have a light, I have a ring light, I have a light. I'm behind a yellow in front
Right.
of a
I have
yellow
So
all
wall.
the
funny.
lights on in my living room and a ring light.
I love
Okay.
it. I love it. And
I'm
you
just so
your
lazy.
makeup
I
does
didn't
look
get my ring
beautiful.
light on. I was like, yeah.
Look,
But then for black people, we need that direct light. We gotta have it.
yeah.
We gotta
I
have it.
am gonna give it a 4.5 again because I was on the delirium of the Matt Rife special. I needed something fast. It was an IV drip of comedy. And I 4.5. I wanted the production to be a little better as far as his lighting, his styling. I hated every single thing about his outfit, even the fact that his two gorgeous chains slipped underneath his shirt. I hated all of it. I actually
Mhm.
kind of did like the
Mhm.
bomber jacket. I was like, is that Cole Haan? But anyway,
Is that cool?
I think it's
It was
vintage.
like, was it like a basket woven leather? Like what
Yeah,
was
and
it?
Cole Haan had like this basket weave purse and shoe line that came out circa 2008, and I have always been obsessed. Neither here nor there. Hence, hoot, cuckoo critics. We do talk about fashion. Oh, boom, there you are,
There you
Coo.
go, and
Yeah.
there you are. See,
And
look
there
at
you
that.
are.
It brings
Um,
everything up.
yeah, it wasn't bad before, but now
It
it's
wasn't
like
bad. It's just like, you fade into the background. Black people, we need light.
we need light. Okay, speaking of light, so let's talk about this Eddie being Eddie documentary. Let's run this down real
Mhm.
quick. We've had a lot of fun.
Mhm.
We've talked about a lot of things. But I think we wanted to end it on like a note of the most high when it comes to
Happy
comedy.
time.
Yeah, and a very talented man,
The goat,
comedian,
baby.
movie maker, actor, pop singer, baby
Yeah.
maker.
Mhm. Yeah, baby maker for
Um,
real.
and I wanted to bring it up because it's funny when I first was casting for this particular episode. I threw it at Koo because I was like, I know you're gonna want to talk about. Well, first of all, he protested Finding Joy. He said, absolutely not. It goes against my brand as a comedian. It's an
I
international
understand all that,
comedian.
but yeah.
Understood. Tyler Perry will be emailing you, he said this week.
I don't hate Tyler Perry. I think he's cool. I don't know.
He said he won't cast you. He actually had you on the docket for something, but I said no
I
because of
know.
that.
He's
Um,
just a lot. Tyler Perry's a lot.
it's a tough business. It's a tough business, Coop.
He seems to not like Africans either. I don't know what that's about. He
It
seems
feels
to
like a
not.
thing.
He seems
And
to not care much
now
for
I never
Africans.
liked him even more now. Good job, DDT. Now I don't even like that dude even more now.
We
Like,
got beef. This just in. Kui Genti and Tyler Perry have beef. It's
spread the
one-sided,
word.
Tyler. Koo can't care. He's too busy.
Right. You never gonna see me and Tyler Perry in the same room because we like too busy, you know.
Oil and water. But I do want us to talk about it because there seem to be mixed reviews about this Eddie Doc, and I yeah, oh,